Veteran Caregivers. Once again, showing you a couple of approval letters to validate what it is we do for veterans, and that the VA, what the VA does for veterans. So this is the aid and attendance pension approval letter for a single veteran, and I know this because the maximum pension rate for a single veteran is $19.36, and we in fact did that starting September 1st for this client. And all these approval letters are fairly lengthy and they're confusing, and there's always one paragraph in here that's very, very important, so we want to point this out, which is why we do these videos, so that everybody understands the importance of this particular paragraph. So here we go. We allowed medical expenses of $19,000 and some change as a continuing deductions beginning September 1st of 2021. A decrease in these expected medical expenses is a change in income. So what the heck does that mean? If you take, and I've already done the calculation, so I know, if you take $19,023 and divide that by 12, you come up with $1,585 per month. That is a medical expense that Veteran Caregivers paid up front for this veteran to put in-home care for them, to get them the maximum pension that they could receive from the VA. So the difference of that is his cash. He gets to receive, looks like about $300 and some change that he's receiving in cash. The rest, this $1,585, is a reimbursement from the VA every single month, and they're clearly saying it to you right here. We allowed medical expenses of essentially $1,585 per month, $19,000 a year, starting September 1st. A decrease in these medical expenses is a change in income, which means what they're saying is we're paying for it to prevent an overpayment. You would have to repay later. Immediately report any decrease in these unreimbursed medical. What they're trying to tell you is if you don't pay for this, if you're not using it, then we're not going to pay you for it. Of course, Veteran Caregivers, we handle that. We pay for that up front for you. You don't have to do that. You get to keep your Social Security check every month and pay your rent and your bills and everything. That's why we're here. That's why Veteran Caregivers exist. We pay for this up front for you. The VA then reimburses it. And every month when they pay you to your bank, we have to withdraw those funds to pay us back for what we paid up front, essentially. Okay. So the second letter we have here today is, let's see what we got. This is an older letter. This is an old one. Even though we got communication March 16th of 21, I can tell by looking at the note. This is a single veteran. 1911 was last year's approval rate, even though it shows February here. The new approval rate this year is 1936, so we need to call the VA and discuss that with them. But potentially, when we sent that paperwork in last year, interesting, I guess we had an update with them, and they sent us an update letter here, so I'm not really sure why. I'm going to have to investigate why they didn't get the full pension this year. That's strange. It's off by $25. And again, that's what we do. We go fight for you. If something like that happens, we get that fixed every single time. So I'm looking through this particular approval letter. I'm going to try to see if I can't find. I think this is an update letter, not the original approval letter. But let's use, I think this is it right here. Okay, Social Security Administration reported that you have a cost of living adjustment. We counted this amount. No, that's not the approval. That's not the, here we go. Here we go. Okay. We allowed medical expenses of $26,400. I'm going to break that out real quick so we can see what that was. Oh, sorry, had a call come in. We'll fix that. But $26,400 divided by 12. So that's $2,200 a month. Let me do that. Make sure I got my calculation. $26,400 divided by 12. So this gentleman's got $2,200 worth of medical expense. Okay. So essentially, every single dollar, I know just by looking at this, every single dollar of this is going for in-home care. He does not receive any extra cash because his income would have had to have been below that amount to get any kind of cash. But let's read this. We've allowed that much medical expense to be deducted at the beginning of February 1st, 2020. A decrease in these expected medical expenses is a change in income. So this gentleman did $2,200 worth of expenses. That's going to be insurance that he has. It's going to be in-home care, other medical expenses that all added up to $2,200 a month. And to prevent an overpayment, you would have to repay later. Immediately report any decrease in these unreimbursed medical expenses. If for any reason he's not paying for in-home care or his medical expenses change, and you don't, of course, Veteran Caregivers reports this to the VA on your behalf. We handle all this. The point we're trying to get across here is when you've got this in-home care, if you for any reason decide to, I just don't want to do it anymore, you're going to lose a majority, if not in this guy's case, the whole pension, because every single dollar is essentially accounted as a reimbursement for medical expense. So again, Veteran Caregivers here to help you guys get your maximum pensions, help you pay for your medical expenses, help you pay for in-home care, help you in most cases people will get cash as well. And you can reach out to us to get that started at toll-free 888-653-1020 or veterancaregiversofamerica.com.